For Singaporean workers over 50, the CPF contribution rate is cut by 6 percentage points to 30%. And it drops further to 11.5% once you turn 65, due to a lower contribution from both worker and employer. With unionists suggesting a review of this policy, Mr. Tharman says careful consideration is needed to ensure older workers are able to find work and stay in the job.
So this is something which we have to study over time. But let's not make changes in haste. Let's study this carefully, consult employers, consult the unions, find out the realities on the ground, and do the right thing for our older workers. That's what we are concerned about.
Speaking to reporters on the sidelines of a school event, Mr. Tharman says there are other forms of support for older low-wage workers, like the special employment credit.
It's a temporary scheme because we're trying it out, where the government pays for part of the CPF contribution of the employer, and we'll still have to see what we do going forward, beyond that initial experiment.
Costing the government about $100 million, the one-off credit was introduced as part of the 2011 budget. Turning to Singapore's economic growth, Mr. Tharman says the slowdown in the second quarter reflects financial woes in the European Union and the United States. He says a repeat of the Lehman Brothers crisis is unlikely, but some mini shocks can be expected that will affect investor confidence.
Well, fortunately, our fundamentals are strong. Our fundamentals in the labour market, our fundamentals in terms of investment flow into Singapore are strong. But we cannot be unaffected by what's going on in the rest of the world, and I think we'll see some sluggishness in the external environment for some time to come.
Mr. Tharman adds that strong domestic demand in Asia will continue to be a major driver of growth.